here we are on 4/13/90. This is Friday the 13th. We have just stopped in Jackson Hole to eat. We are trying out our new car. Here's our new car with the guts hanging out. And here are the family with their guts hanging out. Here's David. David, show me how big, and Janie, show me how big your plate of spaghetti was.
And we're not lying either. We're telling the truth.
Did you eat it all?
No.
No, Daddy wasted his money. And how were the rest of your dinners?
The meatballs were that big. The meatballs were that big.
Okay.
How big was your sandwich, Chris? How big was your sandwich?
So let's go take a picture of Grandma, who's a spoil sport and won't get out of the car to have her picture taken. So I'm gonna have to walk over here and do it.
How big was your dinner, Mom?
Here's a picture of Grandma. Say hi, Grandma.
Hi.
Okay.
How your dinner was?
How was your dinner?
Good, good, good.
Good. Okay, bye. Is to prove that we are in Jackson Hole.
Dad, get this license plate. Dad. Yo, Daddy, yo.
Okay.
Get this license plate.
And there is a Wyoming license plate right there. Okay.
There's not a whole one. Whoa. David, come here. Go walk off the cliff. David, walk off the cliff. Ready? Dad! 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 1, 2, 3. Get my ring. First with my gun in the car.
I'm thoroughly dizzy. We can go now.
Here, just a minute. All of you get together.
I want to take some of yours. David.
Tie.
Oh, we're not buck racing. Hi! David.
Christopher, come here.
I'm freezing. I'm gonna go get the car.
Let me take you.
Nah,
I gotta take one more.
no, I'm too heavy.
You're looking good. Come on.
I'll look 20 pounds heavier with this. Let me get my jacket on. I thought it was a sack.
Mom, Dad's gonna throw me off. Dad, no.
Hurry up, I'm freezing!
Here we have Janie Johnson. Move over to the wood so we can get that hairdo. Okay. Oh, we gotta have a profile shot. Doing her imitation of BTS al extremissimo. That means bangs to the sky maximum. Okay, Janie, now come right over here. Model a little bit. Walk over
A
here.
little bit.
No, come on, just walk over here. Okay, excellent, excellent. Now point out the little nubbin on the side there that you're extremely proud of. This is one thing Janie's worked hard on
See,
for
look.
a long time.
All the way around.
Yes, it does. Hey, while you're at it, Frank's in the mood. Do you want to get a picture of him grooving? If he knew what I knew about your hair, he wouldn't be messing around. Is it wrong?
You can smell hairspray.
Say something to me, Janie.
Hi, Dad.
We're gonna get a little close up of this BTS. Actually, it's BT basketball court right now.
What?
Bangs to the basketball court. Because that's where they're pointed, see?
Oh.
We're really extremely proud of those bangs. Yes, we are.
Sounds Frank.
Frank's really... Is he hurting you?
No.
Okay, Janie, say goodbye.
Bye.
Like to be videotaped.
And do you know what she wrote?
What?
She wrote their dance act straight. Irresponsible. And it's not irresponsible, it's irresistible.
I like irresponsible, Lowell. That fits better.
It does.
Say goodbye, girls.
Goodbye, Carl.
Lana, you have to. Lana, you have to.
Taking me, are you? No, they're
Well,
there's nothing going.
look at the little red light on top. Now watch.
Carl, you erase that
It doesn't matter. There's a. Say hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Say hi, Mark.
Hi.
Bree, say hi. Say hi.
Cary Grant, dashingly handsome, suave and easygoing. It is mostly for his comedies that he will always be treasured. We remember Veronica Lake for her sophisticated peekaboo hairdo. Pony-tailed teenage girls all across America have that one-sided thought in mind. The year 1956, Elvis Presley. Clark Gable, charming, debonair, and awesome and handsome, always a gentleman, gone with the wind, is never to be forgotten. Betty Grable and her $1 Million Legs were always a favorite movie star on the screen in the 1940s. Marilyn Monroe was shaped. What a fantastic beginning as our dancers performed in upper class.
Excuse me, we gotta back up.
Tonight's show, we are featuring dance music from the movies. Lean back and reminisce. A few exciting titles as we dance to their rhythm. What a fantastic beginning as our dancers perform a Muppet classic as the opening number of our show.
Don't be spectacle, don't be fantasy, don't be daring, do the stuff like you yeah, we're gonna be moving for everybody happy. Every year of fall, every that for us to happily. We can rock it all around, everybody and me. World. Set it on in gear, now I know it. We're gonna start right here. It's okay, I'm gonna come right here. Thank you. See, in this film, me and Fozzie play crack investigative reporters for the Daily Chronicle. And Gonzo, he's our photographer. That's gonna be terrific. What are we are reunion signals for the first time? There'll be bumps and cops, there'll be fair and mean, but without some trouble, fixing all the easily. Wow, it's gonna be terrific, starring everybody. Now what we need, guys, is an exciting photo story. Herman! I'll take a picture of this chicken! Hold still! That's great, Gonzo! Smile, Jimmy! Look up! Want to make front pages or not? Herman, I got a great picture of the chicken! Oh, good! The Master Meat and the Master Pizza. It's always fun to take a fun and play and see the movie. There's no really way to stop it, Marty.
Stephen, we're gonna do that front section again, right?
Always be
We have the bum deal of the year, Miss Carrie Whiteley, who will not be able to perform. One of my favorite dancers I come to see every year, and I can't see her this year because she has a broken something that we won't talk about.
That she sits on.
Something that, anyway. Say goodbye, Carrie. We will miss you.
Can we back that up?
Marie? That's what I thought. The taller one in the middle, right? is.
He uses words
right behind Brad, isn't it? Well, I'm seeing black and white here, babes.
kids. How are you, Mexican people?
Hurry.
How are you,
Fine.
Mexican
We are.
people?
Fine, except for my hat.
Nosotros estamos muy bien, mamalita.
Where are you going tonight?
Vamos a una
Yeah. Fiesta.
Siesta or fiesta?
ambos.
Ah, see.
Guess we gotta go now. Bye.
Okay, I'll be over to take your picture in a minute. And who did you come with, Mike?
We have one lady, Jansen.
Lindsay? Say hi. Melinda.
Janie Johnson. Poncho.
Via.
Poncho Johnson.
We are exchanging vows.
We're exchanging. What are they exchanging?
Love notes.
Love.
We are exchanging cartas.
What else is there?
A little computerized one.
Now we're going to get, where are you going?
Take a picture of that.
I can't.
No, it isn't, right? I thought this was Polish.
Hey, why don't you get that Polish hat?
Second one on.
Here we have today Mr. Jensen with his favorite saying on his shirt.
This is May 12th, 1990.
That's what this says, 11th.
My watch is
Okay, and here we have Mr. Jensen. This is what the students do to him. He pretty much gets things upside down quite often around here. What's this? Look at him. He is standing on his finger and dancing. This is amazing. Okay, now watch. In just a split second, he can do a somersault and land on his feet. Woo! Look at that.
That was a 9.9.
Let's see who else we have over here, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
There is Richard B. Hunan and crippled Jared Kidman. And see these girls that think they can get away, but they can't? Mike, move fast, hurry. Okay, there's one, okay.
They all left.
Everybody else left. Jared, how's the old hip? How's the hamstring? Okay, we're going to zoom in on Jared's weak point. His.
Turn around, Jared.
Yeah, turn around, Jared. Show us show us your weak point.
The weak point.
Right there.
Right there?
Okay.
I thought it was up underneath.
Jared, you've really been a pain in the bum, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, what?
We've got 3 cripples in first hour class, and we're going to have a Special Olympics when the one gets to school.
Who's the others?
Cody Schmidt.
Oh, that's right. And Shane Porter, huh?
Weenie broke his foot.
Okay. Who's here?
There's Kristen Crockett.
Oh, Kristen. Look at this. She has graced this camera before.
Yes, I have.
So has Cheryl. There's Cheryl over there. Many of these girls have graced this camera before, and it's still working. Kristen, tell me why you guys have put so many hours in on this, and I can't tell any difference between now and after a basketball game.
Because I'm not finished yet.
Man, I guess not.
If we get down.
Thrilled when school is out for the year, aren't you?
So I'd say the most beautiful sight in the whole world you'll ever see. Those red lights, those buses leaving the last day of school.
Boy, ain't that the truth. Okay, we're going to get a little zoom in of the kids out there working. I mean, the young people out there working. Kristen, you thought you'd get away, didn't you?
Put on a show.
Okay, we need Where can we get 2 tables?
Jared, you're on camera.
We need to get a table for you.
What?
No, you have to have everything like that.
Okay. So we need to get 2 tables. I like your hair.
Yeah. I got this one from Salt Lake.
Kristen, aren't these finding one of the sides? The wall.
Isn't this impressive? This is my little boy's freshman Frolic, and he's out there decorating and having a good time socially. Coming out of his social shell. That was one of the grossest things I've ever heard, you guys. Oh, we have a new one we've got to zoom in on. And I don't believe that you have ever graced this camera before, have you, Seidel? What? I don't think that you have ever graced this camera before, have you? This is the first time. This is so neat.
Not really.
For heaven's sakes. Quit.
I didn't do it. Maybe how you do it, like, do a cheek.
Okay, and now we're getting one of Mr. Croft's.
Doing what he does best.
Walking around.
Nothing. Holy cow.
This is why I've always said that Mr. Jensen is the best teacher the school district has. Look at him. Now I know how he gets his strength every day. He comes in and sniffs a little glue before school starts. Mike, the way to do it is pour some in a bag and then just open the bag and breathe it. What is this going to be?
This is going to be an archway.
Oh, neat.
We're going to glue it and then just turn it in
and then cover it with paper, huh?
cover it with balloons and paper.
Well, isn't that going to be neat? Well, look at this. This person has graced this camera before. Mary, you thought by getting away from Salt Lake you'd get away from this kind of crap, didn't you? Huh?
Hi, Mary.
Turn around and say hi, Mary.
Hi.
Is that all I get?
Yeah.
Michael, say goodbye. Say goodbye, you guys.
Bye.
On the count of 3, everybody tell me goodbye. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
You didn't say goodbye, Mike.
Goodbye, Mr. Johnson. May those potato aphids be with you.
Oh. Okay, we took a picture of Mr. Crofts this morning, and now we're taking one of him tonight. Notice the times on the screen. And you don't look much worse for the wear, Mr. Crofts. Now we're going to do a close-up.
He's even got a zoom on that.
Now we can see that he has had a day with junior high kids.
Come on. Hurry. We can't be here when Michael comes now. Hurry up.
What was that?
Jensen coming out of the shadows with his hands in a victory sign. Looks a lot like Richard Nixon right there. This is nice. Oh, let's get a little picture of the little servettes here. Who's that servette next to you?
Shan, and that's Lindsay, and that's Andrea.
Well, I know those two. Hello, you two.
Aren't they about the cutest little things you've seen?
Who's this?
That's Shan Barker.
Oh, this is Owen's daughter. Her from the inside looking out. This is really nice. I am very impressed.
This is your brother. That's Shan's brother.
Where?
That's Shan's brother right there.
You've been had, boy. this would have been my date to the dance, to every dance. That's okay. You guys were hiding behind here and figured I wouldn't get your picture, didn't you? This ought to be funner to do than the steak dance, don't you think?
That would be fun. Then show it later sometime.
Here we have the stud mullions of the whole class of 94? 1993.
We are awesome, yes, sirree.
We're that class of 93. I am very impressed. Let's get a close-up. Smile at me now. Your turn, Riz.
Fall asleep. Fall asleep.
They do look good, don't they?
He's gonna wear his Ninja Turtle. I can't believe it.
Oh, well, we got to zoom in on the ninja.
I got dared to do it.
Who dared you? Kristen.
Matt.
Boy, are we impressed or what?
That is sure pretty tight. You want that tie anyway? You want that tie?
Videotape him out here.
Hi guys.
Hi.
This is a picture of us all carrying wood.
Oh, this is exciting.
And I wish that we had taken a picture of the pile
Hey, Matt, look.
that was here.
It's about time. See how we've done all the rest.
Mom,
Okay.
Mom, bring the videotape out here. Mom wants the videotape.
Mom just knew you were working. That's why she left you.
Hey, Brian.
Hi Janie.
Kneeling down.
You've been working hard? You've been working hard? Oh, look at those arms. Bummer. Michael, have you been working hard?
Yeah, I did it all. Me and Blake and Matt did it all until somebody started helping. Just right quick.
Is that right, Matt?
Yeah, that's perfectly true.
Chris, how hard have you been working?
Say hi, baby. That's dead hi.
We have had so many helpers today. It's just been fabulous. Let's zoom in on a couple of the good-looking, handsome helpers.
It really disgusts me that me and Blake and Matt were doing everything, and then right when you pull the camera out, everybody else starts helping. I don't know what to say about it. Make sure you get a picture of Anthony, will you?
Yeah. Anthony, have you been helping us carry wood? Have you? Is that your wagon? Is it? Is it fun? Is it? And this is the pile of wood we've gotten with Jenny Linda up on top, waving hi from her yard.
3 rows of wood.
And the big man there stacking it up.
Anthony, take your wagon over to Marie and show her what are you doing. We'll get a load of wood so she can see you.
Gotta get his face as he starts pulling this thing, Marie. My God, every time I turn around, we have another lot helping us. Isn't this something? You might say we have a lot of help.
Okay, I want to take a picture of from this end so that you can see that we have got 3 full layers of wood for winter.
We're almost done. Can I get it all on this pile, or should I start a new one? Can you get it all on that pile?
Isn't this great? Blake is over here to help us all the way from Conrad, Montana.
Aren't we? We are popular people.
Aren't we? Amber Lott came over to help us. Can you believe it?
Thank you, Amber. Marie, did you get me saying we had a lot of help?
Yes.
Take a picture of our brand new garden. Get the camera off me, that's all I got to tell you.
This is our brand new garden. So far we have a rhubarb plant and 2 tomatoes, some asparagus, which I will zoom in on, maybe. And new strawberries. Let's get a close-up of those. And some pepper plants. Here comes Anthony again with his wagon loaded up. Just a hustling his buns. And David, the big worker. The 3 who are making all the noise. And here come the 3 that are making all the noise.
Whoops. Here, I'll get.
Michael, I don't think we got you on here yet. How are you today?
Mom, watch. Anthony, come and get.
Okay, Blake, measure that old log there.
Mom, watch. Anthony's gonna give me a piece of wood.
And it fits.
Mom, watch. Anthony's gonna give me a piece of wood.
All right, Anthony.
Marie, watch. I'm gonna give David a piece of wood.
All right, Blake.
Hold it up. There you go. This is the world champion rhubarb, and I'm going to zoom in now on the world champion rhubarb grower. Not that one right there, and not that one right there, but this one right here. Chris, and let me get Jeff. Excellent, Jeff. Okay, go ahead. Do it. Come on, Janie, hurry. Okay, stand up, give me a big grin. That was excellent. Thank you, Janie.
Here we have Frank Jensen. Is Frank sitting in his nest, getting all the attention from Noogie D. Johnson. Do you like it there, Tron? Hmm? Look at the camera, Frank. That's the way. You knew what I wanted, didn't you, Tron? Trang, do you like getting your picture taken? Yes, you do, don't you? Do you like it when we pet you? Do you like it when we throw you out into the cold? Okay, Trang, wave bye-bye now, because I'm going. Hasta luego. When this comes out, I'm going to look like an idiot.
Here we go at our reunion. The first picture of the year. Seeing as how he is hiding, I'm going to quit taking his picture. Here we go, approaching the house. Let's go in here and see what is happening.
Did you have to?
Yes.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I have had some incompetence on my hair.
It does really.
It's kind of like, your hair looks so nice. Like, I didn't know you
never
could
did
look
before.
like that.
You know how many years your hair was ugly? Isn't that the way you feel when something
Yeah. Oh, how come you decided to get a cut? Finally.
Bummer.
Janie. What happened?
Here is the newest member, his first reunion with Grandpa's hair.
Grandpa's hair.
Pampas grass hair. Pampas grass hair. Hey, his face has even changed a little bit.
Hasn't he gotten chubby?
Daddy's going to Dreamland.
Carol, it wasn't.
He's going to Dreamland.
Oh dear, why wrote the wrong thing on something?
He's going to Dreamland.
Where are you going on your mission, David?
I'm going to Italy.
And who's your companion?
Grandma Jones.
Chris? Where are you going?
Oh, no.
Without Stefan, right?
Dreamland is great.
But Carolyn will do.
We'll work something out.
Carolyn is his companion.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Canada, and Raquel is my companion.
Who's my companion?
Where are you going?
Mexico.
Who's going to Mexico?
Your companion ain't here yet.
Corey? Oh.
Where's my first Mary?
Rick. It's either Rick or Brian.
Well, when do I get to find out?
It's probably somebody Marine's family. They're going to be a little bit late.
Where are you going? Mexico?
I'm going to Mexico.
Mexico? Who else is
Mexico. Tell them why. Why are you going to Mexico?
Because that's where I was called.
I thought it was.
Because my mother was there and I wanted to be close to her?
Yes.
Is that right,
why.
Mom?
Is that why he's going to Mexico? I figured.
Hey, that's enough.
I can't. Just a minute.
Where is Vaughn?
He's on the phone.
Vaughn, call him. Just Vaughn, call him. Who are you calling Vaughn? See if they're... This is from Phyllis's family.
Here we are at our family reunion. This is the theme is missionary work, and we brought a heathen out to work on her, and this is her right here. And we're going to try to convert her to the church and try to get a testimony going here. Okay? Now we're going to go over and introduce you to everyone, and it'll really be embarrassing, okay? Okay, everybody! We'd like all of you to meet Kristen Crockett. She's not a member of the church, and we thought maybe we could get a little missionary work going during this reunion. Kristen, who don't you know? Michael, take her around and introduce her to everybody, will you? There is the object of my desire. Sitting next to my brother-in-law.
Go film with somebody else over there that's filmable.
And there's Joel. Look, he has a wet bum. See there?
Curly bum.
This is excellent.
Hi. Hello.
That's, I memorize these scriptures. Gary. Say hi, Gary.
Gary's stuck up. He won't say very much.
Hey, look at, he said it. Did you see it, Kristen?
Yes, I did.
That's Laura.
Hi, Kristen. I never seen you before.
You couldn't.
That's Uncle Bob.
Those days are gone, Dad. I said, I'm afraid those days are gone.
You mean my whacking days?
My bottom, yes.
Rick's going to the same mission we are?
So when they finally got into rooms like this, you know, so finally we had 10 rounds. And so we sat down first, all of us, to get our seats, you know.
David, say hi.
Hi.
Doris, where are you going on your mission?
I'm going to England and Italy.
Italy, both.
All at the same
I'm going to Italy with Grandma.
And how about you there, Laura? Mary Contreras? Come right here and tell me where you're going. What? Where, Laura?
Hawaii.
Hawaii? Where are you going?
Bring me my camera.
What?
Holland.
Way to go.
Where I'm going.
Where are you going?
Africa.
Deep, dark Africa?
Yes.
Where are you going, James? Let me guess, right? Janie, where are you going?
7 square miles. No, I don't accept the 7.
Heather,
6 of miles.
where are you going?
Full of mountains.
Excellent. Do that. Marine?
Averages from 100 and
Where?
you do 187.
Janie and I are going to
Oh.
Aren't we lucky?
Yes. Where's my companion?
Right behind you.
Hey, companion?
Wrestling with a snake.
Josh. I'd like you to meet my missionary companion, Elder Joshua Gordon. Got to get a haircut, don't you, Josh, to go on a mission, huh? We're going to learn a little Spanish later tonight, okay? Okay. Where are we going, Josh?
Mexico.
Tell the camera, Josh.
Australia.
Where are we going? Tell me. Do you remember?
Australia.
Tell me, hurry. Yes, to Mexico, huh? Can you say that?
Mexico.
That's right. Chris, where are you going?
America.
Oh, yes, you told me.
Okay, we are
It looks like Jim is going right now.
17th annual or 16th annual?
Bye, Kristen.
Oh, look, here we go with the annual, taking a picture of me, taking a picture of her, taking a picture of me, taking a picture of her, taking a picture of me. I'm doing close-up. She's taking a close-up of me, taking a close-up of her. And we can go on and on. I can't wait to see how I look.
Isn't this the annual, 17th annual or 16th annual?
Oh, heavens.
The very first one we had, Stephen was...
74, 75, 73.
Yeah,
Okay, 73 to 79 is 6, then 80 through 90 is, so it's be 16, huh?
Okay. All right, now, Carl, who's your companion?
Josh Gordon.
Here is Josh. Where's Josh? Can't find him anywhere. You got...
We haven't been set apart yet, so we're not inseparable.
Okay. Okay, Laura, where are you going?
Grace, why don't you come and do this with David, the rest of this, and I can do mine with Heather. Because I've got 2 of us.
Laura?
Come do this.
Michael.
Oh, Trentley!
Look, Michael's going to Spain, and he's going to learn how to do that dance with the thing in his ear. Let's get those feet. Look at that, magic feet.
Greenland. And guess who else is going to Greenland? Ta-da! Let's see. One thing about Israel is it's torn with dissension. Another is there's a lot of good archaeology sites. And the most important is it's where Jesus did his ministry, his mission. Okay? Hey, you can do South Africa because I did Israel. Yes. Okay, here goes David.
Oh, Chris.
Chris, excuse me. Okay. South Africa was where the
5 people first came, and this is the point in South Africa, southern point of South Africa. And
What's it called, Chris?
Good Hope. And
What color are the people in Africa?
black. And the colors are red, green, and yellow.
Of the people or what?
The national color.
Colors of what?
The Rasta color.
Yeah.
Color of the flag.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Gosh, Mom.
Okay.
And they have a big apartheid
Okay,
problem
is it our
down
turn?
there.
Apartheid?
Okay, we're going to tell you about Mexico. Say it loud.
Mexico is poor and dirty. What did he say?
Say it again. Some of them didn't hear you. Say it real. Everybody, Grandma didn't hear. Say it, Josh.
Mexico is poor and dirty.
I heard you.
Okay. Besides that, Mexico does have some natural resources that are really important, like oil, and beans. Yes. The United States, and both of those things produce gas. And pipe movers. Okay.
Just a minute.
Are you gonna start over? You want us to start over?
I don't know, but I can't laugh and film at the same time because the camera goes up and down.
Poor and dirty.
Besides that, Mexico does have some natural resources that are very important. Are you getting this again?
Yes, can you believe
They
it?
have a lot of petroleum and beans. Both of those produce gas. They also produce a lot of pipe movers. Okay, now seriously, the people are very humble and sweet people, but because of the traditions of the Catholic Church, they're bound to the Catholic Church. It's very hard to convert them. But the church is growing rapidly in Mexico. Most people think of Mexico, they think of desert, but most of Mexico is covered with beautiful green, lush jungle or pine trees, mountains, and things like that.
And what
Very
do they
small portion is
what do they
desert.
speak in Spanish in Mexico?
Oh, yes.
Tell them that.
And they're yellow.
They're
They're
yellow.
And Josh, huh?
Were you born there?
I was born in Mexico. My mother was there. I want to be close to her. Okay, Josh, tell them what language they speak in Mexico.
Spanish.
Okay.
And Josh is now going to say something in Spanish for you.
Yo me llamo Joshua.
Okay, that's it for the day.
Bye.
What does that mean, Josh? Tell your mother what it means. It says that. Let's see. Tell her that that's, my name is Josh Gordon.
My name is Joshua Gordon.
He did. Oh, it's Josh Gordon, but he said yo me llamo Josh Gordon.
Joshua Gordon now.
Okay, I'm done.
You're going to wait a minute. I'm
Carol,
afraid.
my battery won't fit on there, will it? Did we try it before?
I'm filming.
Yes.
Oh, I love this.
Get away from me, stupid
Where is Uncle Bon at? Bon shouldn't miss this.
I'm doing Germany.
Stand up, Yar.
Yep, I am. Cool. I'm doing Germany, and the capital of West Germany is Bonn. And its chief product is barley and dairy products.
I got it. I don't have enough light.
I thought it was Nazis.
Then the ad. That's all I have to say.
Their precious natural resource moved to Argentina.
And its official name is Bundesrepublik Deutschland. Deutschland.
Very good.
Do they accept the gospel in that place, Michael?
And okay, now Kristen's going on a mission to Yale, right?
I mean, yeah.
I'm a non-member.
She's a heathen Nazi.
He's a Nazi?
We brought her out here to get converted, and I think we've blown it.
Why did you do that? Okay, Janie. with
here's
Marie.
Michael's companion.
You start, Janie.
Okay.
Derek.
Okay.
Capital of Russia. I have Russia, and the capital of Russia is Moscow. And they speak Russian, and their national motto is "Workers of all countries unite."
It's what?
Workers of all countries unite.
How many people are there?
And Marie, are you saying anything about it?
Yes. Is Janie done?
Are you done, Janie?
280,677.
What, Janie?
There's lots of people there.
There's lots of people there.
Okay. As the 48 contiguous states in the United States.
What's a contiguous mean?
All these that are hooked together.
Not you and Alaska one.
It's 6,000 miles across.
I just got that, Grizzy.
This is what the flag looks like.
Josh, come and look at your mother,
Oh, how
Josh.
fun.
And they speak another language there. Would you like to hear it spoken?
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, listen, Marie's going to play the language, Josh.
Where'd you get this?
You'll know.
Я хочу забыть этот жаркий день. Номер 2. Мы будем дома теперь. Номер 3. Я возьму ваше авто. Номер 4. Они поехали, не забыли эту рубашку. Number 5. Она пошла на магазин. Number
When you're
6.
done, he can tell you.
Я доклю в театре.
It's the Articles of
Number
Faith.
7.
Yeah.
Come on.
Ten Commandments.
Я сказал, урок кончался.
Do this.
I have about 2 full sides of this tape. Do you want to hear it?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, Michael.
Well, what can we say?
Russian at school.
Michael.
Okay, what did it say?
Well, this is a test.
Do you know Russian?
It said, it said, I like potato chips with avocado dip, and I like Neapolitan ice cream with a little bit of chocolate sauce.
I'm tired of Korean. I want to go home. I want to go to Disneyland.
This is his test that he took at BYU. They had to put it on a tape and hand it in.
Oh.
And Marie, it is Russian, really?
Yeah.
And did he get an A?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, who's next? Is that
What do you
Marie
think, Brown?
next?
Has he ever got a B?
Am I next? Are you next?
No, you're next.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna take you.
I
Hey,
get
just
2.
a minute.
Mom,
Foolish job.
Because it's a
Michael, no more now. Let her finish.
I don't care if he doesn't, but my daddy doesn't have to sing. I mean, really? All right. It says most Canadians live in the southern border of Canada, which covers only about 1/10 of the whole size of Canada, the whole area of Canada. And the reason they don't live up in the northern part is because the climate is so severe and the rugged terrain is so terrible that they can't get up there. So,
That's the way.
let's see. Between 1951 and 1977, about 4 million persons immigrated to Canada, and they came mostly from Great Britain. And the reason they did is because French is one of the real popular languages up there, and so they wouldn't have to learn Cantonese. So that's where they went. So, anything else? I can't think of it. Sounds wonderful.
Michael, get her upside down.
I just did.
Oh, I'll tell you. The capital is Ottawa, and they do speak English and French, and the whole area is 3,831,000.
You're not done.
No, we're waiting.
I'm serious.
Okay. And also, was it last year? Last year, Rob, was it Shane or Robin?
Robin.
I didn't
It was
say
Robin.
that before I told you. Robin was moving pipe and she found exactly the same thing in our field. But, get this, she didn't know. We heard on Good Morning America a year after she found that. So we're not making that up. That's for reals.
Wait
a minute.
You found a UFO
Was this
in your
announcement?
You found a UFO in your field?
Did you find a UFO print in your UFO foot?
Listen,
No, for reals, not for fakes.
our family's reputation's already cheated. This doesn't need to go off the property,
In the annals of
okay?
history.
Okay.
Ryan thinks it's the stupidest thing he ever heard.
What? The Robin found a UFO footprint?
Kristen.
But maybe it's
Kristen
not
Crockett.
Well, is a UFO
What is that thing on Wayne's World? What about the close-up?
No, because it's big. It's the spaceship.
Oh, we don't know how big their
It's a big round flat thing.
Just can't remember. Carolyn keeps saying the footprint. I wondered if it was a
There's Jason.
Big Martians here,
Jim.
8 feet footprint.
That's what I
Okay, and now
Maureen.
Grandma has some stuff.
Robin.
Now Grandma has some stuff.
There's Grandma.
I haven't
I'll
been
stand
there,
up
but
so I can get
in
her.
the pictures I see, they make they gather up the rock and make beautiful fences that go through the green fields, and they have a lot of fog there, and they have the moors, and that's those are eerie areas where it's quiet and it's foggy and a little bit scary. And,
a lot scary.
And Shakespeare was a prominent citizen of England, and some of the first missionaries of the church went to England, and Wilford Woodruff was one of the first missionaries. He went to England and converted many people, and converted 5 at once and baptized them.
Okay, now.
I don't. Why? Do we want to get every single second of
Michael,
it?
geez, get on the phone, Michael.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Dueling cameras.
And it averages from 152 to
That's gonna be sick.
203 centimeters of rainfall annually.
My goodness.
He went around his mission and was the best missionary ever to go.
Hey, Japan has a country that's rich in traditions, has lots of fun things they do. Every year they have, it's in August 7th, 6th, and 7th.
There's Jim's hair.
They have a celebration called Tanabata.
Hi, Jim's ear.
It's a celebration of the seven stars, and it's a story going back to 2 lovers who became joined as stars, and it talks about one of the constellations. I'm not sure which one. And at that time, they wear outfits like Jason has on, and they carry what they call an omikoshi, which is a Buddhist shrine, through the streets, and it's just anymore it has no meaning, but it's a lot of fun that the Japanese people participate in. And this is called a yukata. It's a light summer kimono that men wear, and this is an umbrella, a rice paper umbrella, but it serves to shield you from the sun. But as it rains a lot in Japan, this is an umbrella that can be used in the rain, can get wet, and you can still use it because there's a waxy coating that protects the umbrella. Okay, Japanese live in houses, and most of their houses have floors made of what they call tatami mats. They look similar to this. They're about 3 inches thick, about 4.5 feet long by 3 feet wide. And the rooms are made up, and they have a certain number that they count, or a word they count these with, and each room is made up of different sizes, of different numbers of tatami in that.
I'm taping everybody.
In the rooms.
In your hand?
Okay, and Japan is a country that, when the church first went there, Heber J. Grant was one of the first missionaries. He went in to open up Japan, and when he got there, he spent 3 months there, and he said Japanese would never be converted, that Japanese was the devil's tongue, and that Japan would never become a Christian nation. And Christianity is one of the major religions in Japan today.
In other words, he was wrong.
He wasn't a prophet.
In other words, he couldn't get the language down, and he was ticked off.
He couldn't learn the language.
He was ticked off.
Okay. The Japanese are also one of the reasons, if you've noticed, they excel in, and they're taking over America. They bought out most of California and Hawaii, and the reason they're able to do that is because they have an ancient game in Japan called shogi. And it's just like chess, except the Japanese play it a little bit different. When they capture your piece, when they take that piece and put it in their own, and can take that piece and put it back on the board and use it against you. And that's what the Japanese are doing as they're starting to buy out the world, as they're taking things that they've learned from other countries using them against them in the economic war.
How interesting.
Hold it up.
Do you know how to play it?
Yeah. Well, anybody
Is it
else
complicated, Jim?
It
Like
took me a while.
chess?
Yeah, it's more complicated. Is it? Because you can take the pieces and put them back on.
Robin and I are Australian.
What's his name, Josh?
Or it doesn't matter. I think.
Okay, just a minute. You guys ready?
Kristen?
Cricket.
Cool.
Josh!
Kristen Cricket.
Who's going?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, Robin and I are Australian. This is what it's shaped like.
Yee! We gotta do this different, Kristen.
What?
Well, you guys are in Australia.
A sugar glider.
Could you turn that the other way so we could see it?
A what?
Sugar glider.
Sugar
A sugar
glider.
glider. Oh, isn't it cute? Wait a minute. Forget this.
A red kangaroo.
Oh, I just.
A ringtail possum.
Well, wait a minute. I gotta get with the program here. Okay.
A platypus.
Where did you get these?
Some of our friends went to Australia and we watched their kids, so they brought it back to us.
Who's that, Kristen?
Val and Carol Haddon.
Oh.
A koala.
Oh, cute! I love koalas.
And a common wombat, not to be confused with the uncommon
wombat.
And also some more Australian wildlife. I don't know what they had about wildlife. But anyway, these are just little, so you can come see these. Anyway, strange birds. A rosella, a kookaburra.
Kookaburra sitting in the old gum tree.
A wombat, I don't know if this is the common.
He says I need to take.
A koala. And a kangaroo. And a cockatoo. And one thing that our friends said, they rented a car and they were driving and they were really scared, and I thought it was because they were going on the wrong side of the road, but it was because they were afraid they were going to hit kangaroos as they were going across the road and it would have wrecked their car.
Oh, as in deer crossings.
Right.
Okay.
Only kangaroo crossings. Okay.
Okay, Australia comes from the Latin word australis, and it means southern. And it is called the land down under. And it is a member of the British Commonwealth, so the life is much the same there as in Canada or in the United States.
Careful with that. Excuse me.
And the population is 15 million, but the land is so large that there's 5 people for every square mile. And the highest temperature recorded there was recorded in January 1889, and it was 127 degrees Fahrenheit. And the lowest temperature was negative, or 8 below, in June 1945.
In June?
Yeah, they're opposite, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, we had that last weekend. It's out late. On mine is.
Okay,
what's
story.
this? What?
Okay, our neighbor went to Australia on his mission, and they got on a train to go to a zone conference. And after they got on the train and it started going, they realized that they were on the wrong train. And so his companion jumped off the train while it was going. And you know, the companions have to stay with each other, so our neighbor had to jump off too. And they go rolling down and get cuts and bruises, and they took him to the hospital.
What would you say when they asked what happened? Well, I was just following him. Well, aren't you an idiot?
And then at the zone conference, they made a new rule that no one could jump from moving trains.
Why did they make a rule for him to get on the right thing?
That's right.
That's all Australia we've got.
Okay. Okay, Vaughn and Leda.
You got your little paper?
Michael, who's next? Michael? Who's next?
Who's next, Michael? Michael, who's next?
Laura, stand right there.
Vaughn.
No.
Laura.
That isn't. That's Vaughn, but that isn't how you're supposed to do it. You. What's the matter with you?
Idiot.
Who's next, Michael?
Who's next? The capital of Germany.
Vaughn.
Okay, the capital of Germany is next. And his partner, Laura.
Yeah, Hawaii.
She's Miss Vaughn of whatever.
I try to get her to a dance, but she won't. So she just
Aren't you gonna hula, Laura?
We'll do
That's
that.
why they gave you this country.
We'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Talk to her now.
The native Hawaiians are limiters.
Ah, okay.
Okay, Hawaii is a group of islands.
Cattle ranching needs almost a quarter of Hawaii. Cattle ranching?
Is that right?
Serious? What?
Cattle ranching is
Those are just the people, Kristen.
it's almost a quarter of Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Hawaii is surrounded completely by water. Imagine. It's an island. I think so. Next.
They grow a lot of pineapple in Hawaii.
Hawaii is famous for the church temple and the Polynesian Cultural Center and the Church College of Hawaii.
Hawaii is 47 in size among the species.
Hawaii also has volcanoes. Don't get down, you're not done. Stand up there. Mr. Gordon doesn't know when to sit down and when to stand up. Surfboarders and pretty girls. But we can't look at them. Mr. Gordon.
She can, but you can't.
That's right.
Very good. Okay. Let's see, Mary.
The contrariness.
Who's her partner? Who's your partner, Mary? Okay, and what is your country?
Holland.
And let's hear about it.
Let's just hope that Aunt Phyllis is more present on her mission than she is now, shall we?
Or you're going to be one shy companion.
Okay, Holland is known for tulips, windmills, wooden shoes, and water. One interesting thing I found is that in Holland they wear wooden shoes because there's so much water out there that they put the wooden shoes on over their other shoes, so they don't ruin their other shoes.
Is that true?
Smart idea.
I didn't know that.
Okay. This companionship is one. Let's see, one companionship for our companion. Whatever.
Maureen, he's only been with me for, what, an hour?
David is on.
There's nobody else I'm going to have anything.
My country is Italy, and I'm going to tell you something.
Get out of here.
You don't need to know. In Italy, on the night before Easter, you eat a special Easter pizza made with eggs. And in many countries, Easter is a day for eating lamb for dinner. I'm going to tell you a game that they play.
Oh.
Do you know how to play Susu the like chicken or
Susu what?
Susu the chicken or Scorpion Sting? Here you can read how boys and girls play these and other games. You can play them too.
And where the book tells how to play it.
That it? Now, Grandma, do you have anything about Italy?
Yes, when I think about Italy, I think about the Leaning Tower of Pisa that is still leaning a little bit all the time, and they've offered prizes to anyone who can figure out how to straighten it up, but they haven't been able to come up with an idea yet.
All right, you guys, this
I
reunion is dedicated to getting that prize.
I also think about Michelangelo, who
The Ninja Turtle?
Oh, Michelangelo was in Italy, wasn't he?
This is Michelangelo.
Yes, he was.
Painted
This is Michelangelo.
the famous frescoes. And also, Venice, Italy is a city of canals. People travel on canals like we travel on highways. And the Vatican is there, where the Pope lives and reigns.
Hey,
Well, you forgot one other. Sophia Loren lives there too.
Did you get Michelangelo on film?
Kanda, Okay, here we go.
David
Like,
wants to show you
mine's
what it
from
looks
South Korea, okay?
It's a boot
on.
hammer.
Okay, go on.
You ready? Okay. Mine's from South Korea and like you can like it's divided into two countries. There's North Korea and South Korea, okay? And this is about South Korea, okay? Like okay. I don't know this. Okay. Let's see. The climate is like similar in Utah. It has all 4 seasons. So it can like be real hot and then be real cold too. And then it's like half of the people there in South Korea are farmers. And Korea has their own alphabet, okay? And it was like it was planned by King Seong in 1418 through 1450, okay? And Korea, it was where I was born.
She's the only one that was born in her country.
No kidding.
No, there's a lot of people born in Korea.
No, she's the only one that was born in her
Korea
own
does not have kings, okay? It does not have kings.
All right, they got communist rulers, so what's the brag?
No queen.
Yeah, it's a republic, okay?
No Democrats.
Good deal. I'm going there.
The main religion they have is like Buddha, like Buddhism stuff. Buddhist. I can't do this. Okay.
Describe what Buddha looks like.
You got big belly.
I have a picture of a Buddha.
Okay, and let's see.
This is what Buddha looks like. No, not hard.
His legs crossed.
His legs crossed. Hard would never do that.
Oh, I can't bend my knees.
Is that it, Kenda?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
That was
Unless
good.
you want to know anything else. Oh yeah, it's surrounded by 3 lands and it's about as big as, I don't know, let me see. Like Utah's. No, let me think. Yeah. No, it's just almost, it's Korea's a little larger than Idaho. Okay?
Look at that. Look at the research she did. She made a book out of her research.
She got an A on it in the 1st grade. Okay.
Here's some stamps if you want to see, and the alphabet.
Okay.
You don't want to see the math on me. It's ugly. And see, like, here's my name. You don't want to see that, though.
Yes, we do.
Fine. Okay. And then, like, here's the flag. And see, like, this stands for women, this stands for man, or water, or, fire or water, or something like that.
They're opposites.
Yeah.
Opposites in anything, right?
And then this is, like, something, I can't remember, but some Korean people, like, told us, like, they stand for people and how they stand together or apart and stuff. Okay?
Different ways they relate.
And here's a song about it. Okay?
Carl.
I'm done.
Okay, Grandpa.
Chris is stuck.
No, I'm not.
I can't help you.
Okay, Grandpa, let's hear yours.
I wanted you to film me,
Mine?
not help me. I wanted
Well-
you to film it.
No.
Well, I can't with him behind there, honey.
Forget it.
I'm really glad that Elder Huntsman and I was called to Sweden on a mission. Because I've wanted to go out to Sweden all my life. See the places where my mother was a little svenska flicka. And
What's a
Dad was
svenska
a little
flicka?
Svenska pojk.
What, you got to tell us what they are, Grandpa.
I really love to see the country that they spent their early childhood in. See the customs that they have there, and especially I would like to meet some of the people who were converted when Dad was on his mission in Sweden for 7 years. You've all heard me tell the story about Oscar Burt told me that this large group of people that were baptized, or were descendants of one person that Dad had baptized, and I've often thought
if there were that many people from one person that Dad baptized, how many are there that from over 100 people that he baptized? And it could very easy run into thousands. And so there are many reasons I'd like to go to Sweden. I'd like to go there and see the temple that we have there. And I would just like to get to know the people. Okay.
Hey. Is that everybody?
No, Trent.
Oh, that's right, Trent.
Okay, transmission.
Well, let's see him. But we don't care if he gets cold.
Trent.
Well, that's hardly seeing him. Okay, speak now while he...
Okay, Trent and I were talking the other day about what he could say about his mission, and since he can't write it, I dictated it for him, and this is what he said. My mission is a wonderful mission because we've all been there. It's heaven. It's a beautiful place. Everything is white and wonderful, much like the temple. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing the traditional dress for heaven. Well, it's supposed to be his blessing outfit. White is the traditional dress.
Listen, it's cold out here. She undressed him totally. He was sound asleep. Oh, stripped him naked. Put those white clothes
Traditional
on.
heavenly dress.
So you better appreciate it.
Let's see. Many of you know or will know lots of people I left behind on my mission. They wanted me to give you some messages. First of all, I'm supposed to tell all my cousins to live good lives and do things right so their kids will have happy homes to come to. Also, my great-grandpa and Grandma Johnson and Kirkham say hi, and Cousin Jonathan says he loves everyone and is excited to see everybody. That's what he told me. On that happy note.
Shooting from the hip. I don't know if I'm getting
Dad,
anybody.
Can I take?
I'm guessing that I'm probably not. But
Can I take some? Can I take some, please?
watch this. This is Carl shooting from the
Yeah, I
hip.
know how to work on this. Dad, can I tape some?
Guys, where'd you get the cup?
I know how to work. I can't tape any. You know I know how to work one.
You do know how?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause he got one.
Do you wanna go- well,
I know how to work
do I
it.
record the van?
Can you see it?
Nobody wants to see the van.
I know how to work it.
Okay. So smile and say something.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
Stand up and go film Chrissy and the baby.
I guess I could just put them on here. I'm like, okay, you can
Stay right where it's at.
You can carry
No, we're just going in so we can get warm.
Hey, film me.
It's about a city in
Hi, Chrissy.
It's about a city in
It's film me.
Algeria.
Where'd you go today? Did you go swimming?
Because they had
Where at?
they're burning like
Sorry,
they're,
swimming pool? Really? And did you get really
I
burned?
thought it was terrible to start with. And then
Yo.
I realized
Did you lay out or did you
it's symbolic.
And my legs don't, just my shoulders. Hey, let's go play.
Bring the video camera over here, Chris.
Hey, film this.
Come here. Move to the side, Josh. Don't step here. Don't step on it. Chris, get the picture. Hurry. Hurry, Chris.
Come on. Oh, jeez.
Ooh, what a gross sight. Ah! Kellen! Hey! Okay, Josh, don't! Josh, don't be a poop. There's that one Chinese dude. Film this. Don't.
Come on in with us. Get the video camera away from Chris. He's acting like a child.
Ooh. Whoa. Big.
picture of bums.
Hi, Michael.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hi. Whoa. Hello.
This is a wreath made by the hands of the object of my desire. The talented and most wonderful and espantoso Laree T. Johnson.
Yes, you do.
She did whip this baby out in about 15 minutes. She ought to go into business and make some big dollars.
You gotta go again and do
Here is a picture of everyone admiring it.
Oh, how long were you there? Good.
I have to make it a place at boy.
That's what you get for getting
good.
Chris,
Anybody that would do it? No.
somebody throw a stick in a canal.
I didn't realize you were going to be here. I was kind of depressed.
We need some opinion.
I'm good at stuff. Joel!
There is Betty Wood over there.
Joel!
Let's get a close-up of Betty Wood.
Joel! Dad. Dad. Throw it in.
Just a minute, Michael. Okay, Michael, go ahead. He eats it.
Okay. He goes, how do I want to play this? Right, seafood.
Smiles real big when he eats after eating.
He gets out in the car.
Okay, his favorite church song is I Am a Child of God. His favorite scripture story is David and Goliath. His leisure activities is sleeping, playing with the family, and eating. Oh, honey, you fit right in.
Just like me.
Favorite place to visit? Families' houses. I like this kid more and more. Where you want to go on a mission? Japan, like my daddy. Favorite colors? Black and white? Why?
That's all I can see right now.
I would like to, let's see, favorite movie? Steel Mac. I got news for you.
You kicked a lot when I saw it, okay?
I would
Steel
too.
Magnolias, I'm sorry, Trent. But
Shame on you.
favorite
Chick
book,
show.
Book of Mormon. Favorite season? Spring, because you was born in the spring. Things I like best about myself. My eyes, my hands, and my gorgeous long tresses. Whoa, Trent.
Not his feet, Kristen? Not his feet?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, David.
Nobody wants you.
You just have toenail fat.
Listen, Grandma's told him all about her mission. She listened to Esther 3 hours a day. She went to Nauvoo 67 times. They made 614 visits. 640 something visits. What else did she do?
Got up at 6:30
In the morning.
read scripts, read the Book of Mormon every morning.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that soon.
Mom, what's the plan?
We're gonna-
Can I go take a nap somewhere?
Wait, what time is it, Mom?
Snap right there.
Mom, can I go take a
10:30.
nap? Oh, missionary stories. When have we had time to...
Well, I had them, but they're lost, so forget it.
Can I
Hey,
want
just tell,
missionary stories?
just a missionary thought or story or song. Or,
That's gonna happen to me, I know it.
No matter
I know.
The glory, chosen heir to witness for his name. Far and wide we tell the proud story. Far and wide his love proclaim. Onward, ever onward, as we glory in his name. Onward, ever onward, as we glory in his name. Forward, pressing forward, as the triumph song we sing. On our our King.
Success! Where's all of you?
Oh, success!
Just repeat.
Baptize those mothers.
Okay, now there, you've all sung at least one. No, Janie's got to
No.
get there.
Josh, listen.
Gather here today with this family and participate in the theme that we have this year is missions. We can take this time to prepare, we can be missionaries as members of the church and to prepare to serve full-time missions to help spread the word and save the sins in the name of our Son, Jesus Christ.
Now you're gonna hold it still.
And you went to tend the king's
Michael.
Get a close up. And robbers chased the sheep away.
Throw in that sleeping bag. Can you sit over here for a minute?
Could you so?
You did last night.
Yeah. Then I took the arm to the king. And the king saw that he was his father. He was musical missionary. Beautiful. And he baptized the king.
You're holding it still. Yes. No, you're not.
My favorite missionary story. Who's the next youngest? Is it Laura?
David.
Oh, David. Okay, David.
What?
Dad.
I don't. Jamie, just find something that Mom's got there. I'm trying to help David with this.
Yes. Fruit, joy, and helping others find true happiness. Also, it is well known for demanding use of time and talents. We see in every returning missionary after a 2-year full-time effort, the maturity developed, the many talents developed, that many talents developed. A dedicated, self-sacrificing, self-modern application of the Lord's command. He who loses his life for my sake shall find it. So missionary's attitude must be one of the obedience, humility, and reliance upon prayer as a source of strength and knowledge.
Are you ready?
Janie?
Okay, his tortillas. But he could see that in the tortillas, he could see the maggots inside the tortillas, and he knew that he had to eat them because he knew that the kids were going hungry.
That's true. Way to go.
Did we get that right, Carl?
Carl's gross experience, mission experiences day.
My dad, we were going to a lady's house, and she asked if they wanted a burrito, and so they saw a cow skull in there, and she was sitting there with a fork and a knife and pulled out some of the brains and put it on a tortilla and gave it to me.
They were cooked.
Yum, yum.
The whole head of the cow was cooked in the oven.
Are you next, Canada?
Dad, do we have to go to Mexico on our trip?
Changed our mind.
We're just going to Tijuana. It's one of the richer parts.
Not the poor and dirty place.
Okay, I have this friend that's not active in the church, but it's Mormon, and she has she's hard to get along with and stuff, but I'm still trying to be her friend and be nice to her, so she'll like go to the activities and stuff with me, and keep active in the church, and that's what I'm doing.
Good. Boy, are they patient with her?
Way to go, Kanda.
Kanda suffers bruises and everything. I mean, she feels like she just walks her one.
Well, I'm impressed.
Yes, she hit Stefan.
God, did you ever think maybe it wouldn't be worth it to have her in the church?
This ought to be one you pass up, girl.
We feel there's something there.
Who's next?
Is it Mary Newell?
The Mormon missionary is unique among those who go out to battle for a cause. He is untrained according to man-made standards for the work he is to do. He comes out from his daily labors on the farm, learned and unlearned, wealthy and poor, teaching the mission field that which he believes to be true in the language and with the means that God has given him. His weapon of defense is truth, humbly used, and truth has always been his strength. He's even more remarkable these days in missionary labor without material reward. He receives no remuneration.
Remuneration.
Or his what?
It's
remuneration.
Oh, it is remuneration.
R-E-M-U-N.
Oh, is it?
For his service, and while in the mission field, he must provide at his own expense for his support. When his missionary labors are over, he returns to his daily tasks. His honest toil to earn his living as before. Poorer perhaps in this world of good, but with the inward satisfaction that comes to him who renders obedience to the Lord. He was divinely called into the mission field. He'll be divinely rewarded. He knows that giving is the way to receiving. The missionary trusts the Lord. That gives him more than mortal power. The Mormon missionary believes sincerely indeed. He knows that his message is the priceless gift of an undoubted truth, God made and revealed, which has the power, if used, to enrich mankind beyond measure, in daily happiness on earth and in the life hereafter. Such certain knowledge gives him courage and makes his labors joyful. He meets the issues of the day with a song in his heart. Moreover, he understands that the gospel message is for all, the children of men, it's for all the children of men, not for a favored few, and he knows that, according to the eternal order, these who have must give, those who have must give, that truth must be shared, else will die, that it, out of unselfish service comes an unbounded joy. So he rejoices to have the privilege of helping his fellow men find and tread the path to daily happiness. Such spiritual forces repel and uphold the missionary. There is no parallel in the whole history of mankind to this missionary system. Untrained men have often spoken for righteousness. Others have sacrificed for their convictions. There is no record of a whole people who, for more than a century, without diminution of zeal, as a body continuously have given such service unto every son, who have kept before the eyes of men the eternal fire of truth upon the altar of sacrifice. The cost in time and money has been tremendously great. Sacrifices of fathers, mothers, wives, brothers and sisters, and others, to make the mission of a loved one possible for a noble and beautiful, tender chapter in the history of mankind. Out of the sacrifices made by the latter, these saints spread the perfect doctrine and truth among mankind upon great blessing. Hundreds of thousands of honest seekers after the truth have entered the church of Christ into a happier way of life. Every family which has sent a member into the mission field has been spiritually enriched thereby. Every missionary has profited personally by the experience. Young men and women sent into the field to battle for the cause of the Lord have come back as men and women ready to cope with day's problems. Whoever serves the Lord prospers. It should be the ambition of youth designed to share in the profitable enterprise known as a mission.
Okay, Carl cut that article out before he ever went on his mission from the Ensign in 68, Carl? 67. And it was written 31 years before that.
And it says, as true today as it was 31 years ago. And it still is, isn't it?
That was over 20 more.
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
It's in there.
John A. Whitsoe.
Oh, isn't that something?
Is that sun too bright for you? We could move over in the shade.
Do you want to go in the shade?
I think it's going to go behind the cloud in just a second. Looks like it, doesn't it?
Okay, it's Mary's turn now.
Do you want to move the bench over?
Every day when they'd go out tracking at night, when they had to go in at a certain hour, they'd always think, oh, we just got to go to one more house. And when they'd go to that one last house, there'd always be an open door for them to go in and teach the gospel. And there's a moral to that story, and it's that we should never be hasty to go the extra mile. And he always had great big companions, and he usually just went up to their elbows. And they were going along, and it was in a slummy part of like a big city.
And you have to get the picture here, okay? Have any of you watched MTV where they have a real rugged